The UK Competition and Markets Authority, or CMA, is a regulator that oversees mergers and acquisitions in the UK. It aims to protect consumers and businesses from anti-competitive practices that could harm them. In June 2020, the CMA launched an investigation into the completed acquisition of Giphy by Meta, formerly known as Facebook. Giphy is a platform that allows users to create and share animated images, or GIFs, on social media and messaging apps. Meta is a tech giant that owns several popular social media platforms, such as Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and Messenger. The CMA was concerned that Meta's takeover of Giphy could reduce competition and innovation in two markets: social media services and display advertising. Social media services are platforms that allow users to interact with each other online, such as posting content, sending messages, and reacting to others' posts. Display advertising is a form of online advertising that uses visual images, such as banners, videos, and GIFs, to promote products or services. The CMA found that Giphy was an important source of GIFs for many social media platforms, such as TikTok, Twitter, and Snapchat. These platforms competed with Meta's own social media platforms for users' time and attention. The CMA feared that Meta could use its control over Giphy to limit or deny access to GIFs for its rivals, or to demand more data from them in exchange for access. This could make those platforms less attractive and less competitive, and give Meta more market power. The CMA also found that Giphy was offering innovative advertising services in the US, using GIFs as a new way for brands to reach consumers. Giphy was planning to expand these services to other countries, including the UK. The CMA believed that Giphy's advertising services had the potential to compete with Meta's own advertising services, which dominate the UK display advertising market. The CMA argued that Meta's acquisition of Giphy removed a potential challenger in this market and prevented UK businesses from benefiting from more choice and innovation in display advertising. Based on these findings, the CMA concluded that Meta's acquisition of Giphy would result in a substantial lessening of competition in both markets. It ordered Meta to sell Giphy to an approved buyer within a specified period. Meta appealed this decision to the Competition Appeal Tribunal, or CAT, a court that hears appeals on competition cases. Meta challenged the CMA's findings on several grounds, such as the definition of the relevant markets, the assessment of Giphy's competitive significance, and the proportionality of the divestment remedy. In July 2022, the CAT issued its judgment on Meta's appeal. It upheld the CMA's decision on 5 out of 6 grounds. It agreed with the CMA that Meta's acquisition of Giphy would harm competition and innovation in both social media services and display advertising markets. It rejected Meta's arguments that Giphy was not a significant competitor or potential competitor in these markets. It also endorsed the CMA's remedy of requiring Meta to sell Giphy. The CAT only found in Meta's favor on one procedural ground. It ruled that the CMA had breached its duty of fairness by sharing confidential information from third parties with its expert witnesses without obtaining consent or giving notice. The CAT said this error did not affect the substance of the CMA's decision, but it required the CMA to reconsider its decision in light of this finding. The CMA conducted an expedited review of its decision over 3 months. It analyzed additional evidence from third parties, as well as new submissions from Meta and Giphy. It issued its final decision in October. It confirmed its original findings and conclusions on the anti-competitive effects of the merger and the divestment remedy. It also addressed the procedural error identified by the CAT and explained how it had rectified it. The CMA's final decision means that Meta will have to sell Giphy within a set time frame. The CMA will monitor and enforce this process until it is completed. The CMA said this outcome would protect UK consumers and businesses from losing out on choice and innovation in social media services and display advertising markets.